Y'all know I love to dance. I love to party. But I'm on here to do my live real quick. I gotta just get to this little part. Say so. Hey. Okay, I need to get to my live. So, anyways, let me get there. Y'all know we gotta jam a little bit first. Hey. All right. So, anyways, I'm gonna stop it for a minute. And y'all see my title. It says it's solid for me. So I really truly believe in standing on who I am, what I say. So I'm big on being solid. And it's so sad that in this day and time that people have such a hard time being solid when they say they're going to do something or they say they stand for something. They're not really who they say, and they really aren't solid. And so it's just so important that you decide to be solid and be who you say you're going to be, or do what you say you're going to do. I posted something last week. I said, I expect the me out of me. I expect the me out of other people. When really I shouldn't, because a lot of people just cannot be me. They're not going to do like me. They're not going to be like me. They're not going to be solid. And this day and time is really sad because you just don't know who you can trust and who you can. But the one thing I want to do is say, if you have something that you're going to do, or you say you're going to do it, it's very important that you make a stand. That you draw a line in the sand and you make a stand and you choose to be solid. Because when you're lukewarm, that means you can be swayed this way, that way, back and forth, up and down, round and round. But when you solid, that's the place you don't go. There's two places you don't go, round and round, and you don't go back and forth, because you've drawn a line in the sand and you've decided that you're going to stand on that and be solid. But it's too many people that are afraid to be solid. And when you're not solid, somebody can come in and tell you who you can be, who you can't be, who you should be, why you should do this, why you should do that. But when you know that you're standing for what it is you said you were going to do, or you're standing in who you said you're going to be, you're going to be solid. So nobody can come back and sway you back and forth and take you round and round, because you know that this is what you're going to do. So when you claim a dream, a vision, a goal, or you claim to be who you are, stand in it. When you have a dream, when you have a goal, being who you are, things are going to come up. But as soon as something comes up, when you solid, you already know, this is my dream, this is my goal, this is who I am, this is what I said I'm going to do, and you're going to stand on it. You might, feel a little shaken up. You might feel a little dismayed. But if you're solid, you're going to find a way to stay in that. You're going to find a way for it to work. You're going to keep going. You're going to revamp. You're going to do something besides go back and forth and round and round. Because see, that's what a whole bunch of people do today. They can't find a side. They can't make a decision. They don't know this and they don't know that. But when you're solid, you know. Hey, sister, you know. You don't go back and forth. Hey, Carol, you make up your mind and you stand in it. You stand fast. It's not back and forth. It's not up and down. It's round and round. It's not up and down. It's not round and round. It's for real. I made a decision. This is what I'm going to do. This is my dream. This is my goal. This is my vision. This is who I am. And I'm solid on it. I'm not going to change my mind. Nobody's going to change my mind. I don't care who's liking, who's loving, who's buying, who's not. Because I know what God has shown me. I understand what my purpose is. My question is, do you understand? Have you made a decision to be solid? Have you made a decision to stand in what you said you're going to do? Have you made a decision to stand in who you said you're going to be. See, you can't really have real success when you're not solid. When you haven't really truly made up your mind that this is what you're going to do. This is who you're going to be. So when you swaying back and forth and looking all around and up and down and competing, comparing, complaining, and contrasting, you really cannot be solid. So stand on who you are. Stand on what you said you're going to do. Can people depend on you? Can they depend on your word? Can they depend on you to show up? Can you depend on yourself to show up? Are you really solid, or is your mouth just talking? We do a lot of mouth moving and a lot of talking. But really doing what we're supposed to do, when it's your dream, you're going to take action no matter what. When things don't look right and they feel off, you got to get it back together. You don't quit. See, that's the problem. You can't be solid when you up and down and back and forth and you haven't made a decision. Yes, you will get dizzy when you're swinging back and forth. You'll get dizzy. You'll get confused. You're doing too much, and you can't be solid when your toe is in and halfway in. You got to go all the way in for your dream, all the way in for your goal. Who I am is who I am. I don't need to switch up for this person or that person. My dream is what it is. My goal is what it is. My purpose is what it is. And it's not going to change because this is what God has called me to do. So even though things don't always look like I saw it or look like what God said, I understand that I got to go through tests, and that's going to give me the testimony. But I understand that things may sometimes be down. But I always got to look up and give God the praise. I always got to keep going. I always got to keep believing because I'm solid on what I'm supposed to do. I'm solid on what God said. So I know and understand what's for me is for me. And if you understand that and you're solid, you will know that too. Put that in the comments. What's for me is for me. I don't care how many people doing it. I don't care how many people liking what you're doing or if you're doing it or not. If they don't like it, if they don't buy it, those not the right people. If they don't agree with your dream and they against your vision, those not the right people. Those are not your people. Solid means that you're standing no matter who's standing with you. I know that God is standing with me. I know that the dream, the goal, the vision that God gave me is what I'm supposed to be doing. I know that he gave me next level. I know that I'm supposed to impact 1 million+ women. I'm not confused about that. So even though things don't always look the way I think they should look, and things don't even go the way I want them to go all the time, I'm not starting and stopping. I'm not quitting and then complaining. I'm going to continue no matter how hard it is. What do you do when times get hard? Do you go back and forth? Do you switch your mouth, I'm on, I'm off? Do you keep quitting and starting over? You got to keep going. Hey, Faith. Hey, Carol. You got to keep going. You have to be solid. You have to stand firm, stand steadfast in what you say you're going to do. It's the solid for me. And that's where I get so disappointed sometimes in people. But I've understood and I understand I can't expect them out of me. I mean, I can't expect the me out of them. I'm sorry. Let me get that right. I can't expect them to do what I'm going to do. That's my dream. That's my vision. That's my goal. You got to understand that. It's your dream. It's your goal. It's your vision. So you got to be solid on it. If they not, that's their business. But you don't have to go back and forth when they tell you, girl, you doing too much. You spending too much money. You this, that, that. It don't matter what they saying. What's for you is for you. And you stand on it. Don't let nobody change your mind. Don't let nobody take you there. Don't let nobody make you doubt yourself. Don't let nobody make you second guess yourself and change up the plan because they think it should be this way. This your dream. This your goal. Stand on it. Be solid. And whoever you are, whoever God has called you to be that person. Don't be who somebody else wants you to be. You'll never live up to your highest potential. You'll never be who God called you to be. And you'll never really be fulfilled unless you choose to stand on who you are and be solid. Today, I'm telling you to be solid. Put in the comments, solid. I'm solid. Solid as a rock. Isn't that a song? Yeah, by Ashford and Simpson. That's old school. Let me stop dating myself. But yeah, Be solid in who you are and what it is you stand for. It's too many people playing the back and forth, the in and out. They lukewarm. See, when you haven't made up your mind and you lukewarm, do you understand in a lukewarm environment, that's where things fester and they grow and the mold and all the nastiness get in when you lukewarm. But when you choose to stand and be solid, and no matter what, no matter who walks away, no matter what anybody says, no matter how they feel, you know what God has told you. So you stand on and in who God told you to be. You stand on that dream, you stand on who you are, and you don't listen to other people. You don't let them get you mixed up and messed up. Though they didn't reach their dream, it doesn't mean that you won't reach yours when you choose to be solid. I know that I've been connected to people who I thought was for me and they really weren't. And so I wasn't quite solid then. I had to work to get to where I am. And so you might need to work towards it as well. But once you understand who you are and whose you are, and you stand solid in it, you do the work that is necessary to have your dream, to have your goal. So even though you might be around those people that act like they for you, they'll drop off. Ask God for anything or anybody that's not for you. Send them away. Cancel them out. Let them get out of your life. And don't have no problem. If they acting crazy, if they need to go, let them go. Yes, ma'am, Shay. Understand the assignment. Understand the assignment. And once you understand that assignment, you get in alignment for that assignment. And you don't let nobody sway you, turn you away, take you away, tell you what you can't do and where you can't go. Because you're solid in who you are and whose you are. That's what I come to tell y'all today. Stand solid in who you are. Let your soul be set on fire for your dream, your goal, your vision, and for who you are. I don't care who's not liking it. I don't care who's not buying, who's not doing, what they're saying, what they're doing. That's their business. That ain't got nothing to do with you. If they got a problem with what you're doing, guess what? Let them keep their problem. That's their problem. They ain't got nothing to do with you. So don't even feed into it. You ain't got to explain to them what God has already explained to you. You don't owe them not an explanation. Too many people, I work with so many people that feel they need to explain something to somebody. For what? Especially if they ain't doing nothing for you. They ain't helping you. They ain't paying into your dream. They not giving you nothing. You owe no explanations for your solidarity, for you standing in who God has called you to be. Stop explaining to people that don't need to get no explanation. You talk to God. And know who you are and stand in who you are. Do you understand what I'm saying? Stand in who you are, no matter what. Success is yours. Your destiny has already been predestined. You have purpose. You have some place to go. And so you got to stand solid in it. You can't get mixed up with people, the wrong people. Don't even get mixed up in your own head and your mind. Make up your mind. Even though things go wrong and it's not happening, you better put on you some music that's going to soothe your soul. You better say some prayers. You better get around some people that's really in your circle. I've had to do that. So I know what it is to go back and forth, up and down. I've been there. But I ain't going back there no more because, baby, I'm solid. It's solid for me. What about you? It's solid. So know that. Know that. Stand in it. Stand in your success. Stand in your wins. Be in that divine energy that God has said that you're supposed to have. Stand on his word. I got to go. If y'all want to have a Success Principles webinar tonight, it's at 7 o'clock. It is complimentary. Yes, Carol. It is complimentary, and it's talking about the success principles, the principles that can help you to stand and be solid. Stand in who you are. Because when you understand these 3 principles, you don't get mixed up and messed up into everybody when God has called you to be somebody. You're solid, and you stand in it. See, I understand that. A lot of people got stuff to say, but what they got to say don't matter to me. It don't even faze me. Because I already know who God called me to be. I got a calling on my life. What about you? If you got a calling on your life, put that in the comments right now. I got a calling on my life. Don't let nobody mess up your calling. Don't you get mixed up and messed up. Be solid. No matter what it looks like. Keep trusting God. Keep moving in his word. You got a calling. You got a purpose. And I need you to walk in it. All right. My name. Yes, Shay. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. If you are on here and you are seeing this, you seeing this for a reason. Because God has called you to something bigger. So you got to walk in it. You got to walk in it. Press the love button. Press the share button. Because there's some other people that they may not even know yet. But this may help them to get it. So anyways, I've been at a football game all day. Whoo, with the Outlaws. Y'all know I don't really do outside like that. But, you know, I do stuff for my children and my grandchildren. So, anyways, oh, yes, all of y'all that's got put in the comments, when you put it out there in the atmosphere, that's just going to shift things to make it come to you. Keep calling it. Keep saying it. Keep believing it. And keep moving forward in your dream. Because, yes, you got a calling on your life. So, stay solid. It's solid for me. And I know it's solid for y'all too. Y'all have a wonderful evening. I'll put the link in the comments. It's on my page anyways. Success is yours. The world is waiting for you. Stay solid. Stay strong. What's for you is for you. All right. I will talk to y'all later. Have a wonderful evening. Talk to y'all later. Oh, and every day and every way. Make sure you keep it next level. Hey. All right. Talk to y'all later.